Hi everyone, welcome to Honey Drops Tarot. This is a reading for the Earth signs, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Earth signs, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all of your likes, shares, and subscribes. I truly appreciate it. Just a quick note, please do not fall for any scammers. I will never reach out to solicit for a private reading. I do offer private readings, and if you're interested in signing up for one of those or in making a donation, the information regarding that can be found in the About section of my YouTube page. And I thank you so much in advance. Earth signs, I hope that you're doing well. I just wanted to add a quick note that all of the links to all of my official social media is listed in my About section on my YouTube page. So my official TikTok, my official Instagram, and my donation/services page through Buy Me a Coffee are the only outlets to reach me. So I did have an impersonator on TikTok who I've blocked, and but they did steal some of a lot of my content, my picture and everything. So I just want you to keep yourself safe. Only click on the links in my About section if you would like to subscribe to my other channels, my other social media. I'd really appreciate that. All of the readings on YouTube are free. So if you'd like a personal, you can go to the Buy Me a Coffee page and sign up for a reading, but all of the readings here are free for you. No need to pay anything. So I just want you to keep yourselves safe. And if you feel so inclined, please thumbs up this video or subscribe to my page if you haven't already. And I appreciate that. So just wanted to look out for my beautiful community. I am doing this reading. It's all about animal symbolism and what your dreams are trying to tell you through the animals. I recently had a dream about a rather magnificent encounter with a horse in my dream, which I don't dream about animals ever, so it was quite shocking and awe-inspiring to me. So I wanted to ask Spirit what the significance of that was, and it really was made clear that I am to speak to you with the help of the animals. So for the overall energy, you're going to be using the Spirit of the Animals Oracle deck and the Light Seers Tarot for your tarot reading. Very colorful reading you're going to have today. Cards have been pre-shuffled. This is for the Earth signs. This is for the Earth signs. These cards are a little big. You got two. Squirrel. Always prepared. This is such an Earth sign card. You are the expert of hard work and hard play. Your cheerful and fun disposition is a blessing to everyone. Don't let life's distractions take you off course. Make a plan for the future, and life will give you all you need. So I want to point out to you that the squirrel is not alone. Has little kind of bluebird friends. And for some reason, I mean, I don't know if this is true of the animal world, but they seem like unconventional friends. So Spirit wants me to say that to you. There's something rather unconventional about your affiliations or associations with others that you're really happy about or proud of, that you can bridge these connections. Always prepared. Let's just look at it one more time because it's so beautiful. Right. Squirrels are always prepared. They're always storing nuts for winter. There could be something that you are nesting right now, that maybe you moved into a new home and you're just kind of hitting the fall season wherever you are, autumn in the northern hemisphere for some. Or you're getting ready to make a big move. And so you're preparing yourself for that. The other card you got, Lynx. Keeper of Secrets. Well, I guess you didn't tell anybody yet of your plans. Take time out from the world and be the observer. Nothing can deceive you when you trust your knowing. You see others' secrets and keep them sacred. In silence and solitude, you will find your strength. Look at how, oh God, I love cats. I love all cats all the time. Look at how beautiful this animal is. So, I have two sets of animals that don't really seem like they would mesh, but you're also not a one-trick pony, earth signs. You're very multifaceted. All the earth signs I know, very, very multifaceted. Really super practical, but also have this other side of them that's kind of crazy and spontaneous and outgoing and risk-taking, I want to say, risk-taking. But with this Keeper of Secrets, there's a lot on your plate at the moment. Even in both of these cards, I feel as though there's a lot of responsibility that is being juggled right now. Some of it you can express outwardly, and some of it you have to keep to yourself. You do have your friends and support system around you, but there's only so much they can do, right? These birds can help the squirrel out, but only so much, because they have their own nests to tend to. There's something about volume, the difference between kind of laying low and keeping quiet and bird song. Laying low made me think of low frequency, so you could be feeling a little down lately. Not all the time, but your vibration could be a little low, and so you might be trying to surround yourself with creatures, people that are a little bit more high vibrational, that can speak to your heart space without having to explain yourself. Very important that I had to say it just like that, where you don't have to explain yourself, because you're keeping secrets, right? You can't tell everybody everything, but your most intuitive friends already know, and they're just there. They're just with you. It's their company that matters, not necessarily tackling problems or coming up with strategy. It has nothing to do with that. It just feels like it's more of a comfort issue. I'm going to get 3 cards for the base spread, 3 cards for clarifier. This is a general message regarding your dream state. The animals helping you navigate the dream state. One more. You could be daydreaming, as Spirit wants me to say, because I was looking at this sky. So it might not necessarily be about your nighttime dreams, but your daydreams. Wishing you were somewhere else. Sometimes that's productive, and sometimes it's painful. Because if we're like constantly wishing we were somewhere else, right, we're not living in the present moment. It's not that we can't wish for better for ourselves, absolutely, but when you stay in the present moment, then you act in a way that pushes you towards moving into that new reality. But if we're kind of just like wandering without any focus, then we're going to continue to be in a space where we don't want to be. That's why I say it kind of like that. Starting off with the Lovers in the reverse. Number 6 of the major arcana, Gemini energy. Major arcana talks about divinely guided energies that are transpiring throughout your life at the present moment. Lovers talks about divine partnership, divine union, but it can also talk about choice. Being at a choice point. Being in a place where we have to decide. You have the card in reverse, which clarified by the 6 of Swords in reverse. 6-6. Take that as a synchronicity. 6 of Swords in the upright talks about moving on from chaotic situations. In the reverse, it talks about some stagnancy. It's almost like you made the choice to move on, but you haven't been able to yet. You want to move forward with your life in some fashion. It's not that you aren't moving on, it's that you haven't completely cut some cords. You are moving on. Spirit wants to correct me. You are moving on, but you haven't completely cut cords. And I feel like it has to do with these secrets. It's like you're holding on to somebody else's secret. It's not even your secret. For some of you, this could be like a family member, right? So it's not like you can like banish this person from your life. It's like somebody you love. Can I have some clarifier for this 6 of Swords in reverse, the Lovers in reverse? Knight of Cups in reverse, Knight of Swords in reverse. Somebody's wish fulfillment has not come towards them yet. This is wish fulfillment and healing. Knight of Swords is the fastest knight. Quick messages, quick communication, something vital pieces of information in reverse. Okay, this is like just an example, very specific, very, very specific. Let's say you co-signed on a property with someone who is now an ex relationship. You've moved on to another town. You started your life. Fantastic. But your ex is still kind of attached to you through that co-signed lease or whatever. They're still there. So that door is always ajar. It's always a little bit open to the past. And you've wanted to kind of close it off, but you can't for some reason because you're still kind of connected to them. They're not a bad I'm not talking about them being awful or whatever. You're not together for some reason, and you just want to close the door, but you can't because of something that you know about them. Or vice versa. This could be vice versa. Maybe it's you're the one in the situation where, you know, they've moved on from you, but you're still connected to them through something here. There's a cord that's still intact. I'm going to get one more card clarifier. Queen of Pentacles. There's somebody who is, I feel like this is your energy. Earth signs. Pentacles are earth element. This is you. You're not too fazed by it. You would prefer to not be connected, but you're not actually fazed by it. You're actually looking really good. Calm, cool, collected. That kind of like allows me to get the air back into my lungs, because I was like nervous for a second. I was like, oh God, what's going on? Just because when I see the Nine of Cups in reverse, it just feels like a disappointment, right? Because people's wishes are not coming true. But part of it could be your lack of manifestation, or their lack of manifestation. I see you've manifested just fine. Just fine. It's just that not everybody in whatever scenario I'm referring to, and it's the first thing that you thought of when I started talking about it, not everybody is making out. Their outcome is not the same. There's a little bit of imbalance. But I feel like you are doing just fine. Abundant, beautiful, good health, community around you. That's the Queen of Pentacles, right? Community around you. Moving on now to the Page of Wands, right? Because you were not afraid to try something new. You are not afraid to kind of toss your wand towards the future and just see where things land, right? Because if this energy couldn't happen, you weren't going to let that stop you. Thank you, Spirit. Right? Not going to let that stop. It's very similar, even the color palette and everything. Right? The legs kicked up in the air. So, Cups energy is about love. Wands energy is about action. So you're moving forward a little bit at a time. Pages are small steps. Now I hear that song. I don't know if it's the White Stripes that sing this song, or if it was one of Jack White's like iterations of musical bands, but they're singing the song Steady As She Goes. Steady as she goes. Just over, because the chorus just repeats that over and over. Steady as she goes. Steady as she goes also refers to kind of ship symbolism or boat symbolism. Steady as she goes. Still trying to, it's like making the best and the most out of your circumstances. Because Page of Wands is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. Fantastic. Pre-Empress energy. Again, feeling abundant. These are all the pentacles that they've earned. They've earned everything. You've earned your pentacles. You're working hard for your pentacles. I'm hearing a lot of divine feminine energy right now. It doesn't matter if you're what gender you ascribe to. Because now I'm hearing she works hard for the money, that song. So steady as she goes, she works hard for the money. Again, it doesn't matter what gender you are, but I feel as though there's some heavily divine feminine energy within you that is, it's almost like you're leaning on it. You're giving me that expression. You catch more flies with honey than you do with vinegar. So there's this sweetness as opposed to this harshness. And Spirit definitely wants to make that distinction between the kind of output right now that you're giving in order to receive your abundance. It's very gentle. Can I have a clarifier, please? Justice. Number 11 in the major arcana. Libra energy, talking about karmic balance. Again, represented by divine feminines. Justice card. Things are coming into balance for you. Could have to do with contracts or court cases moving in your favor. Lots of, see, this is interesting because I do see a little bit of an evolution, because even though there's secretive energy here, Spirit is saying the truth will out. It's almost as if the secret that you're holding on to, not your secret. Like I said, I don't feel like this is your secret. I mean, you have secrets, but this particular one is not yours. The burden of carrying it will be alleviated from you because the truth will out. It will be revealed on its own. And once it's revealed on its own, it's almost like you don't have to hold it anymore. What is it? Four of Wands in the reverse. The disillusion of something, right? The Four of Wands, the 1111 card, talks about a firm foundation, so it could talk about a home, right? Just, and I was talking about home earlier, right? Like you leased a property or leased something with somebody. There's this disillusion of something. It's like the secret has to do with kind of that foundation being dismantled. I don't want to go so far as to say falling apart, because I don't feel like it's falling apart. It's just being dismantled. We're just moving out. And maybe some friends don't know yet that we've broken up, discontinued the business, etc. That was just an example. This is just an example. But it's just something that was once together is now kind of no longer. But again, these cards right here, beautiful. Really beautiful energy. You're really not letting anything stop you. Keep it moving, keep it moving. We end here with the Three of Cups in reverse, Ten of Cups in reverse. Lots of emotional cards in your reading. These two cards in the upright would talk about celebration, blissfulness, love, friendship. Right? Everybody's got their arm around everybody else. Joyous. Both these cards are in reverse. So even though I don't feel as though you've let anything stop you, there's a bittersweetness. There's a tinge of bittersweetness here. Maybe this is something that you prepared yourself for, like you knew, kind of inevitable. Spirit's just singing the song by Bob Moses. It's kind of a electronic band. They're amazing. Highly recommend. It's a band, Bob Moses. They just sang The Writings on the Wall. The writings on the wall, bracing for the fall. So if now it's not too late to ask for more, I hope that you find what you are looking for. That sounds like a goodbye to me. I almost cursed on my own channel. Wow. This is one last look before you say goodbye, Ten of Swords. Usually the goodbye card is like the Eight of Cups, but in this rendition, this depiction of the Ten of Swords, we've been leveled, but a new day is dawning. In the upright, there's optimism. For me, though, in the reverse, it's not as cut and dry as, oh, you know, there's no hope. It's not about that. It's about, like, this person is looking into the distance as they're walking forward. This tells me it's just like one last look. I hope that you find what you were looking for. Maybe somebody's saying that to you, because from their perspective, you're walking away, or vice versa. 10-10. I saw 10-10 today on the clock too. 10-10, significant. That's really powerful. That's like, that took my breath away again when that card came out. You're gonna take one last look, but you'll be okay. That's your reading, Earth signs. I hope that it resonated. If it did, please like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Please hit the bell notification to be updated as to when I post new readings. Thank you, Earth signs.